and welcome to this video in my series on natural dyeing. And today we are using what's behind me here is the buddleia flower. And if you live anywhere near a railway or maybe a little bit of wasteland, you probably got a lot of buddleia bushes, also known as the butterfly bush because butterflies just love them. But today we are going to look at extracting colour from the flowers. So I hope you enjoy the video and thank you so much for watching. Now I'm going to add the 50 grams of wool that has been soaking in rainwater. Because this is a test dye, I haven't done a mordant. I'm not sure whether I'll get a colour, but when you're working with a material you've not dyed with before, it definitely is worth just doing one without a mordant and then testing the different mordants. But you can see that already is looking quite hopeful, but we'll see what happens when it's had a simmer. So I've just taken this off the heat and it's cooling, and you can see we've got a good colour change. I suspect if I had used alum it would be slightly darker, but I think what I'm going to do is a bit of an experiment. Sorry, excuse my fingernails, I've been gardening. I'm going to do a bit of an experiment with an afterbath of copper and see what happens and see if we get any colour change. I've drained the wool and you can see it's a really lovely colour. I am going to try and change it and see if we can get a bit more green. So I am now going to add the copper and a little bit of white vinegar to help keep the wool soft into the old dye pot. I'll just turn you around. In solution, that's copper sulfate, excuse me, and that is 5% weight of copper sulfate to the weight of the wool that we're going to dye. So it's 50 grams of wool, so it's 2.5 grams of copper sulfate powder, which I have put in solution with a bit of boiling water, and that's going in the dye bath. And then we'll add the wool back in, bring it back to the simmer and see what happens. So this has been simmering for about 20 minutes and then I've just brought it outside to cool, and you can see we have got a colour change. We won't really know until we actually dry it, but I won't take it out of the dye bath until it's completely cool because I don't want any danger of felting my lovely fibres. So I will come back when it's out of the dye bath and drying. So here this fibre is drying. You can see we've got a sort of yellowy green khaki, quite an on-trend colour, which is sort of accidental, but I'm definitely going to be able to use this in my hand spinning, so I'm really quite pleased with this. I hope you've enjoyed my experiments and it encourages you to try your own natural dyeing experiments, and I'll see you really soon in the next video.